Attendance will be taken.
That was
for 6.
turn it off.
Hey, I saw that. And it was
Well, the
live.
confusion, I
By what?
kind of lost track myself.
I saw that.
You gotta ask yourself, do you feel lucky?
That was awesome.
He says, I gotta know. That quick. After he gives up.
Hi, Joel.
St. John's College stood astounded and amazed at the hypnotic powers of a man named Casey Bones-Jones. The desert island, swimming in the sand, in the course, cheating gold. Due to popular demand, St. John's College proudly announces the return of Casey Bones-Jones. The power of suggestion of Casey Bones-Jones has gained him world-renowned recognition. He's performed hypnosis duets with Julio Iglesias throughout Europe. He is the original Hair Club president. He is, formerly, from the Brady Bunch, a concerned environmentalist, your friend and mine, the people's mentalist. Please help me welcome Casey Bones-Jones.
For those who haven't seen the show this morning, or not this morning, haven't seen the show before, I'll very briefly describe what it is that we're going to be doing today. Power suggestion, a lot of people confuse power suggestion. A lot of people, there's that some myths that people have about the power suggestion or hypnosis. There's 2 major myths. I'll just very briefly go into them before we get some volunteers up on stage. The first, in which case you'll be in the cafeteria or driving home for lunch, it will suddenly dawn upon you, I was a great turtle. Anyway, you don't have to worry about that because there's no livestock in the show, all right? There's no livestock. We won't be turning anybody into any livestock, so don't worry about things like that. In fact, a lot of people sometimes when they come to a show like this, they think, well, I don't want to volunteer because I don't want to, I don't want to, pluck like a chicken or something like that, okay? There's nothing like that at all. In fact, most of the suggestions are of a group nature whereby everyone is reacting to the same suggestion. So you don't have to worry about being sent out. We will do some individual suggestions toward the end of the show, but most of them are of a group nature. Okay? Alright, so anyway, if you'd like to volunteer, put your hands up. We'll get some people up on the Okay, this gentleman right over here. There we go. Okay, to the people on stage. Okay, if you're up on stage, please, if you're standing, please make sure that you're standing in single file behind the people that are sitting. Okay? Excuse me, sir. If you want to either come down to this end or curl around on the other end.
You saw the last one, didn't you?
Okay, you're going to have to move in closer, please, Robert. Okay? Okay, if you're, if you want to just come up this way, this is actually a group picture, folks. Okay, you want to come up into this area here, just sort of curl around. That's right, just, if you could just step up right into the trap door there. She's looking for it, there's no trap door. Okay, sir, if you want to come up right here. There we go. Okay, if you're sitting, if you can put both feet together and under the chairs. Okay, one, keep both feet under the chairs, that way you don't jerk every time I walk by. Okay, and if you're up on stage, please, if you would, just close your eyes, all right? If you would, please, just close your eyes. If you're up on stage, please close your eyes. Okay, before I ask if you are interested in volunteering or not, hello? Okay, if you would, please, just close your eyes. Okay, before I ask if you were interested in volunteering, I ask that you would be absolutely serious about trying this. If now that you are up here, you feel that you cannot be serious about trying this, or if you feel that you cannot concentrate, if you wish to go back to the audience, please do so. However, if you are going to stay up on stage, I just want to remind you that you did agree that you would concentrate to the best of your abilities. Okay. There are 4 parts to the induction. It's a combination of each of the 4 different parts. It's an important word for you this morning because release means exactly that. It will release you from whatever suggestion we are working on. If you hear me say the word release loudly and clearly, you will become wide awake and alert. You will become wide awake and alert. You will become completely released from whatever suggestion we're working on. Say, for example, we're 20 or 30 minutes into the show. The suggestion might be something to the effect that your feet are stuck together. If you hear me say the word release loudly and clearly, your feet will become unstuck. It's as simple as that. So please remember the word release. It is the most important word for you this morning. I ask you to return to the audience at any time. Please do not feel that the people remaining on stage are mentally superior to you in any way, shape, or form. Just means you weren't concentrating enough or you're distracted. Whatever the case may be, just return to the audience and enjoy the rest of the show. All right, everyone take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Make sure that when you're up on stage, your breathing is even. Medically proven fact that helps to slow the heartbeat down just a little bit, which in turn will help you to concentrate, which in turn will help you to relax. Or relax your arm better. You will concentrate. Also, to the members of the audience, this rarely happens, but sometimes it does, so I've always made a habit of mentioning this at the beginning of the show. Sometimes we'll be halfway into a show here, fingers, please. If you can take the rings off the fingers. Okay. Okay. Anybody with a wallet, cash, or valuables? Just kidding, you can keep these just put them in your own pocket. That's very nice of you, sir, but just put it in your own pocket. Just something a little light and humorous I do at the beginning of the show. Okay, first we're going to work with our hands, and we're going to work with our arms, and we're going to be working with our eyes, and we're going to be relaxing. The first 2 or 3 designed just to get you concentrating on one thing and one thing only. That's all they're intended to do. Okay? Everyone just put your hands together like this. Okay? Put your hands together like this, and just make sure that they're snugly fit together enough so that if you tried to pull them apart, you would be unable to do so. You would be unable to do so. Okay? And now make it into a tight fist. Make it into a tight fist. Okay? And just extend it at shoulder level, just like this. Okay? Make sure that you're staring at the knuckles of the thumbs, and you can do that, perfect. You can do that by making sure that the hands are held high enough, okay, above shoulder level, so that when you look out, it's like you have no choice but to look at the knuckles of the thumbs. Okay, is your hand sore or injured there? Because if it is, this is not a good idea for you, okay? It's not really, it's just a loose piece of paper attached with Scotch tape. Okay. With street paint underneath. Okay, no problem. No, you can leave that on. I just don't want to make sure that your hands are injured in any way, shape, or form. Because people do tend to lose the ability to use their hands for months afterwards if they're doing this. Just kidding. Just kidding. Everyone just looking directly. Just kidding. Okay, you don't trust me, do you? Just looking directly at the hands. Just looking directly at the hands. Concentrating at the knuckles of the thumbs and thinking about keeping the 2 hands combined. Thinking about combining the 2 hands to make one solid unit. That is really what you're trying to do. Combining to make the 2 hands into one solid unit. Everyone concentrating on the hands. Staring directly at the knuckles of the hands. And as you're staring directly to nothing the hands and as you're concentrating, just check your breathing. I'm making sure that when you take a nice deep breath, when you exhale, everyone's concentrating on the hands, locking together tighter and tighter with each passing second. Everybody concentrating on the hands, concentrating on making the hands into one solid unit, getting tighter and tighter with each passing second. Everyone really concentrating on those hands, concentrating on keeping the two hands into one solid unit, thinking as if there's something very valuable in between the hands, and even the slightest bit of air would cause the hands to come undone. You do not wish that to happen under any circumstances. The hands locking together tighter and tighter than ever before. Everyone concentrating on those hands. And for those of you who are concentrating in a short while, you're going to feel a little bit of discomfort in between the hands, because what you have been concentrating about is about to become a reality. And that reality, ladies and gentlemen, is that those hands have to be very stuck together. In fact, some of you getting to know very uncomfortable how solidly locked together the hands have become. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, some of you are likely to be very uncomfortable with just how solidly locked together the hands have become. And the hands getting tighter and tighter with each passing second. And in a moment, ladies and gentlemen, if you are feeling some discomfort, in a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I will count to three. Count to three, ladies and gentlemen. I will ask you to separate those hands. I will ask you to separate those hands. However, for those of you who are shoulder blades together a little bit, just to take some stress out of the upper body. Hands toward the ceiling. Everyone take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, close the eyes and leave the eyes closed. Leave the eyes closed. In a moment, I'm going to come by and touch the ends of the fingers when I do. I will leave resting on the very ends of the fingers a 25-pound solid gold bowling ball.
Oh, this one.
The weight of that bowling ball immediately in the hands will go down toward the left. That's okay. As soon as your hands reach your left, you'll be released from any discomfort. However, for those of you who have never seen anything quite as beautiful as 25 pounds of gold, you will not want the gold to crash down to the ground no matter how uncomfortable it becomes.
Here we go. This one's fun. People's faces turn red.
Resting in the very end of the fingers, a 25-pound solid bowling ball. Some people feel it in the shoulder. Some of you feel it in the shoulders. It doesn't matter where, you will definitely feel 25-pound solid gold getting heavier and heavier with each passing second. 25 pounds of solid gold dangling at the ends of the fingers. And as the value of gold goes up, the weight of that gold goes down, getting heavier and heavier. As we go by and touch your hands again, it's because you're doing such a good job. I'm going to leave with you another 25 pounds for a total of 50 pounds. Another 25 for you. This gentleman doing it great. There's another 25 for you. There's another 25 pounds for you. There's another 50 for this guy. There's another 25 pounds solid gold. How about another 25 for you? There's another 50 for this gentleman. There's another 25 for you. There's another 25. This gentleman is doing such a good job. I can give him another 100 pounds. There's another 25 pounds of solid gold. 20 for a total of 50 pounds. There's another 25 pounds for you. There's another 25 pounds. There's 50 for this gentleman. And in a moment, there's another 25 for my friend there. In a moment, I touch the hands again. This time when I come by and touch the hands, the sensation will be the exact opposite. Sensation will be the exact opposite. This time when I come by and touch the hands, the weight will come out immediately. I will attach large helium balloons to the wrist of each hand. And as soon as I do, the hands will begin to feel lighter than air. They'll begin to follow those helium balloons up into the air. Oh, those hands feel light and fluffy now. Light and fluffy. As the hands begin to follow those large helium balloons up into the air. Oh, the hands feel light and fluffy now. Lightness in the hands. Lightness in the hands. No more heaviness in the hands. Lightness in the hands. Lightness in the hands. Oh, the hands feel light and fluffy now. Lightness in the hands. Lightness in the hands. Please remember if I come by and tap you on the shoulder or the arm. Please remember if I come by and tap you on the shoulder or the arm. Take a nice deep breath out through the mouth. And out through the mouth. Please remember if I come by and tap you on the shoulder or the arm. Take a nice deep breath in through the mouth. And out through the mouth. Just relax into the now. Remembering if I come by and tap you on the shoulder or the arm. Take a nice deep breath in through the mouth. All right, everybody, one getting ready to, and true release. If I came by and touch you on the arm or the shoulder, please return to the audience. A big hand for these people, say return to the audience. Totally release, totally release, totally release. There we go, totally release when I say the word release. Everybody just move the arms around a little bit, okay? Shake those arms out a little bit. That's right, shake the arms out a little bit. You're in the front row, you want to just maybe grab a couple of these seats if you're still standing. steps or 10 different levels to the staircase. As we go down the staircase, starting from 10 and working our way back down to 0, we'll be more relaxed than ever before. We'll be more relaxed than ever before. As we go down the glass staircase, as you get on the glass staircase and look out of the glass staircase, you will see a beautiful mountainside. Remember that the mountain air is very, very thin. So it's important that you take nice, deep, even breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Each deep breath you take helping you go deeper and deeper still. And as you look to the bottom of the staircase, you will see the waves crashing against the cliffs. It is at this point that you will find yourselves. At this point, you will find yourselves at a private resort in the Caribbean, feeling more relaxed than ever before. Feeling more relaxed than ever before. And as we take the first step on 10, everyone, concentrating completely on the feet right now. Thinking of how much stress and strain we put on the feet every single day, and how nice it is just to be able to relax those feet. Almost as if every single step that you have ever taken. Hey, can I just ask you to just hold it if you could, please? Can you hold it down just for a few minutes? Concentrating on the feet. Almost as if every single step you have ever taken comes to mind right now. How tired the feet can be, how cold the feet can be, how warm, but right now, how perfectly and totally relaxed those feet feel. Let me take another nice deep breath of that fresh mountain air into the nose and out through the mouth. Each deep breath you take helping you go deeper and deeper still. On 9. Now on 9, that's very heavy, that's very relaxed feeling on 9. Slowly moving its way up through the ankles, up through the shins, up through the calves, and all the way up to the knees. So that every single muscle nerve from the knee bone, down through the shins, down through the calves, down through the heels, down through the ankles, and all the way down to the toes. Beginning to feel twice the normal body weight, dragging down. Each deep breath you take helping you go deeper and deeper still. And just relaxing totally. And now all of a sudden, some of you are beginning to lose the desire to move any further because the scenery is sensational. The scenery is just sensational. And it's such a problem trying to move those heavy legs any further as the scenery is so beautiful and the legs very heavy, putting extra pressure on the rest of the body to move. find any time to change your heart or your wrist or one thing you feel flexes loose and low as you feel right now. I combine and take your arm or your wrist. Flexes deep as you feel right now.
Only tape I got perfect. Yeah.
Let me see what it is.
You missed it.
The stomach muscles. The stomach muscles will always strength.
What? Frank's down.
Where's Frank? Like jello. In fact, every single muscle in your body. Every muscle beginning to feel like loose rubber. Every muscle beginning to feel like loose rubber. Except the shoulders. The shoulders feel very heavy. The shoulders feel very heavy. Just relax. And everything else just feels like loose jello. Everything else just feels like loose jello. Everything else just feels loose and rubber-like and just relaxes right now. And finally riding at the bottom of the staircase. Finally riding at the bottom of the staircase. And as you see the waves roll in, inhale. As you see the waves roll out,
How do you
then exhale. As you
stop
see
it?
the waves roll out, then exhale.
Zoom. It's right up here. Right there? Forward.
Okay.
As you see the waves roll in, inhale. As you see the waves roll out, then exhale. And finally arriving at the bottom of the staircase,
Like a shot.
feeling more relaxed than ever before. Feeling more relaxed than ever before. Keeping the eyes closed at all times to keep the images all the more vivid. Keeping the eyes closed at all times to keep the images all the more vivid.
Pause it right now.